Most people that don't take epidural is because they probably don't have the money for it. Why do you like to suffer? Why do you like to struggle? Why do you want to shout? Why do people always need to make suffering so inspirational? That is not self. That's just ghetto. You're very, very stupid. Get out of here. Sorry, I don't do that. Hey besties, what's good? Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is judimplez. Please stick around and do subscribe. And if you're an OG on this channel, hey girl, what's good? As you can tell from this title of this video, we're gonna be talking about how to activate your soft girl era. I know this kind of video has been a long time coming on this channel. I've always loved videos like this, and you ladies already know that I am a self-care queen, and anything feminine, self-care, health and all that counts me in. So it's no shocker that this video is coming to your timeline now. If you feel like you want to become more self-aware, you want to dive deep into your femininity journey, then this video is for you. So sit back, relax, make sure to subscribe, and let's get right into this video. Now, a lot of people have different definitions of what soft life means to them. The most common definition is soft life is a life of luxury. And when I say luxury, I'm talking about purchasing a first-class ticket to Dubai, purchasing designer handbags, designer shoes, going on impromptu trips to the Maldives, to Greece. Yeah, all those are really nice, really cute, really enjoyable. However, luxury is relative to different people, so it doesn't necessarily have to be all about the expensive things. It can also be about the inexpensive things and the simple habits that we apply to ourselves daily that defines the term luxury and soft life to us. Now that we've defined the definition of soft life and luxury, you must take time out, breathe in, and ask yourself, what does soft life really mean to me? And do I want it? And how it can be applied to your life right now. I'm going to be sharing with you some few habits that can help you activate your soft life. The first tip that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is the act of self-care, me time. If you're familiar with me on this channel, you would have heard me say a lot of things about self-care, pampering yourself. You're a lady, you deserve to be pampered. We all need to schedule a me time for ourselves daily or weekly. To our mothers out there, wives, homemakers, I know how tiring it is to raise kids, take care of the family, run a business. But here's the thing, you cannot pour out from an empty cup. You cannot keep serving people when you are drained. You need to take out time for yourself. Having a me time plays a huge part in how to become a softer version of ourselves. You find out that when you begin to do things like have your bath in the morning and in the evening, plays a huge difference in your appearance. Okay, you can have a soak in the bath, you can have a hot bath, you can take yourself to the spa. Always make sure to take care of yourself. You cannot be taking care of your son, your daughter, making sure that their hair is always made, making sure that they always eat the right food and all of that, making sure that your husband's meal is ready before he comes back from work, and then you forget yourself in the process. Girl, for example, I am a wife, I'm an entrepreneur, and I have 2 kids. Every morning, I wake up before the rest of my household wakes up, okay? That means if everybody's waking up by 8 o'clock, your girl is up by 5. By the way, if you've not seen my 6 a.m. morning routine, please go watch the video and see how my morning routine always turns out. When I wake up in the morning, I go straight to the kitchen and have my smoothie and just relax in silence. Now there's no baby noise. I don't have to make breakfast at that time. I don't have to attend to my husband. I don't have to attend to business. That is just me having my me time, my quiet time, 5 a.m. in the morning. So you cannot give an excuse of, oh, I don't really have time to have this me time that everyone keeps talking about. Girl, you can remove some hours or some minutes from a day for yourself. You deserve it, okay? You cannot afford to be looking stressed every time, every day, because you'll be looking so worn out. You will not be looking attractive. Another way for you to have a little bit of me time is for you to just sit back and relax in your car. Now, you don't necessarily have to go anywhere, but if you've gone somewhere and you come back, just take like 10 minutes, 15 minutes and just sit in your car, listen to some music. If you have a comfort food by your side, just grab it, munch on it. It's not called greed for not wanting to share with the other members of your house, but you're just having your me time, your quiet time with yourself, listening to music, eating and just relaxing. And then you enter your house of chaos or your house of peace, and then you find out that you're more refreshed, you're not shouting at your kids, you're happy. That's because you took a little bit of time to just refresh yourself. One thing that I always do daily anytime that I feel stressed is to go to a quiet place in the house. Of recent, my quiet hiding place has been in my husband's wardrobe. I just remove all the boxes and just enter them. Because my house is always so chaotic, that is where I go and find my comfort, quiet place. So as moms, please don't give any excuse that who's gonna do this, who's gonna do that, I can't leave that. You can do some certain things. It could even be when your kids go to bed, when they take a nap. Just find time for yourself. That to me is called how to activate your soft life. The second tip that I'm gonna be sharing with you guys is there is no reward for struggle. Why do people always need to make suffering so inspirational? Like, oh, he started from the grassroots. Oh, he was a pauper while doing this. Oh, now this is how he... Girl, I understand. It's very inspirational. It's very gingering and motivating. I know there's this trend going on TikTok and Instagram of people just cleaning their apartment, washing their toilet, their bathroom. It makes a very good aesthetically pleasing videos to us viewers, and we say, oh, this person is so clean. I love how dedicated this person is. However, for some people behind the scene, you find out that they don't actually enjoy that cleaning, but just because it's going viral or just because, you know, everyone is doing it, they have to do it. Girl, you're struggling and there is no reward for that. If you have access to employing a cleaner, why not just employ a cleaner and have a clean house? I'm not saying, you know, cleaning your house is not good. Don't get me wrong, okay? Clean your house. Make sure that your house is always clean. However, if you're a busy person, try and get a cleaner. You don't have to wait like the weekend before you know come back from work and then you clean the whole house. As a mom, you take care of your kids, you take care of your husband and your family. You don't always have to be the cleaner. Also, there are cheap services out there. You can pay some people like 15K monthly or 10K monthly, depends on your negotiation with them, to make sure that your house is always clean so you can focus on other things and not be too stressed. One thing that I did to make sure that I have a very soft life is when I was pregnant, I already prepared myself that, Judith, you're gonna go back to work when you give birth, so now you're gonna have like 2 babies. It's gonna be so stressful and so draining. You're not gonna be able to focus on work. Judith, what are you going to do? So I made a decision that I was going to employ 2 nannies, one for each child, so that I can have time for myself, have my me time, have time for my business and whatever that I want to do. So I don't necessarily have to be with my kids 24/7 because I have access to employing nannies. I did that to make my life more easier. Now, if you have the access to that, why not just do that? So if you don't have access to that, that is where we can bring in our siblings or our friends that help us, okay? So you could just bribe them with that thing that you know that they like. For example, say you know that this girl loves to eat pizza or she loves to eat your jollof rice, so just make jollof rice for your sibling and just tell her, please come and help me do my laundry, or please come and help me iron my clothes, or you know, tidy up my house. Don't worry, I'll cook for you, I'll make you have a nice time. These are the ways that we can, you know, bring ease and softness into our life. I know it can be tough, but if we can just apply these little things, we'll find out that we're much more happier, we're much more at ease, we're doing way better, we're smiling, we're not angry all the time. Everything just seems so beautiful around you. Another example that I'm going to say, regardless of how some women might feel, is labor, giving birth, epidural. Why do you feel the need to prove a point by not taking epidural to like relieve yourself from pain and stress from giving birth? Why? Why do you like to suffer? Why do you like to struggle? Why do you want to shout? Why do you want to pinch your husband or to grab his shirt and say, you put me through this? Why do you want to yell? Why do you want to feel that immense pain? All because you don't want to take epidural. I really do feel, in all honesty, that most people that don't take epidural is because they probably don't have the money for it. Yeah, I know epidural can be expensive, but if you have the money for epidural, again, if you have the money for epidural, I would advise people to take it or other forms of pain medication when it comes to giving birth. Because nobody's going to remember the way that you screamed when you were giving birth. Nobody's going to remember that. If anything at all, everybody's just going to be focused on the baby that you brought to earth. Everybody's just going to be looking at the boy or the girl, and they will just forget about you. So if you can try to have an easy, stress-free labor, if you can afford to take epidural or other form of pain medication during giving birth, please girl, take it. There is no reward for stress. There is no reward for pain. It doesn't make you better than the other woman. Even taking epidural doesn't make you better than the other woman. If your doctor says it's good for you, you can take it. If you have the access to it, please go ahead and take it. And if you do not have access to it, then that is very, very understandable, okay? So whatever we have access to, please always take it. Do not resist, okay? There is no reward for struggle. This is how you have a very soft labor. The way I did, I had epidural in my 2 pregnancies and I had a very soft labor. Now the 4th tip I'm going to be sharing with you ladies on how to activate your soft life is stop focusing on things that you cannot control. Now, did you ever watch one of my vlogs where my child spoiled one of my designer shoes? Did you guys see the way that I reacted? Yes, your girl was hurt, your girl was sad, I was angry, but I just, took like 2 deep breaths and told myself that, Judith, it's already done. You cannot control this situation. You cannot undo it. He has spoiled the shoe. He doesn't even know he has spoiled the shoe. He doesn't even know the wrong thing that he has done. But stop worrying yourself about it. It's done, it's done. So what I told myself later on after the vlog is to just look for where I can fix it. Worrying, frowning, getting angry makes us have wrinkles on our forehead, one that would have to spend a lot of money on Botox for. So try to worry less, try to just focus on the good parts of life, and just best believe that every other thing will take care of itself. So don't focus on the things that you cannot control, you cannot do it. Look for solutions, okay? When you begin to implement all the simple little habits into your life, you find out that you're more happy, you're more peace with yourself, you are calm, you're always smiling, and you begin to release the softness, and everyone around you would also notice this. Another way of how to activate your soft life is for you to indulge in things that brings you happiness. I want you ladies to allow yourself to feel worthy. There are little things and little habits that can make us feel worthy. For example, it could be a self-care time for you, okay, where you take a very cool warm bath with the candle lights all around you. It doesn't have to be romantic with your partner, it can just be for yourself. When you do that, you slip into your silk lingerie or your silk pajamas, wear your face mask, take a glass of wine or champagne, and just watch Netflix and chill. Even if you're just watching that Netflix for like 5 minutes, it could also be taking yourself on a solo date to a nice restaurant, eating good. It could be taking yourself on shopping if you have the access to it, like if you have the money for that. Just buying yourself like roses or any type of flower. You don't necessarily have to wait for a man to gift that to you. It could be listening to music, it could be reading your favorite book. I find out that every time that I feel tired, all I just have to do is run into the shower and take my bath. I'll definitely come out looking and feeling good. I also find that when I do my nails, my pedicure, make my hair, go to the dentist to like clean my teeth, I find out that I feel much more happier. These are the tips that I apply to my life that makes my life more balanced and more softer. It brings ease into my life, and that is why you guys always say I'm glowing, because I'm glowing actually, because I'm applying all these things to myself. So it's making me happier, it's making me softer with no stress, no worries, and all of that. Another way for you to activate your soft life is for you to be kind to yourself. Now, a lot of people tend to have this bad habit of when complimented, they dismiss it. For example, someone tells you, oh my goodness, you look so pretty. And then you go, oh, thank you. Me that I've not even had my bath since morning. Girl, why? Can't you just say thank you? Like, why do you have to let her know that you've not had your bath since morning, even though you should have had your bath since morning because it's good hygiene? Why do you need to let her know that information about you? So now she's no more saying how pretty you look because you have like peck in your eyes, you have this bug in your nails are like, dirty, you have breast milk on your shirts from the previous night. Yeah, she starts thinking of negative side of things. Another example is a girl tells you, oh my goodness, I do love your hair. And then you go, oh, this hair, I've had it for a while now. I've had it for like 10 years. Girl, that is not you being humble. That is you being so negative about yourself. Try to appreciate whenever someone compliments you, because if you're not looking that good, if you're not that girl, they will not tell you that you're pretty. So whenever you're complimented, please always take it. Open your mouth and say, thank you so much. I appreciate. Accepting compliments doesn't always have to mean that you're arrogant. It doesn't mean that you're rude. It's just the way you are. And if you're not that kind of person, nobody will compliment you. So try to be kind to yourself, okay? Don't offer the whole world to other people and not have anything reserved for yourself. Don't give everybody your strength. For example, you spend all your time, all your energy on your kids, your husband, your friends, your family, and then there is no time for yourself. Please be kind to yourself. Your body deserves to be pampered. Your body deserves to be loved. Your body deserves to be looked after. Another tip I'm going to be giving to you is confess positively. Now, I know a lot of people always make this mistake. When I say mistake, it's like a habit for them. Say, oh my goodness, I'm so stupid. Why do you have to feel the need to insult yourself to prove a point? Girl, stop saying that. You're not stupid, okay? You're not mad. Me that I'm crazy like this. Are you really crazy? Are you? The things that we say from our mouth becomes who we turn out to be, okay? So stop using words like that. That is not self. That's just ghetto, okay? Have you seen a madman? Have you seen a crazy man? Do you really want to be like that? You can just wake up the next morning and you're mad, you're crazy. So stop saying all those things to yourself. That is why when you begin to say these type of things to yourself, the people around you that you associate yourself with, they start telling you the things that you already confessed to yourself, like you're very, very stupid. Trust me, I do not have any friend like that that will tell me, Judy, you're very crazy, you're stupid, and you know that you're joking. You really, really know that you're joking. I'm sorry, I don't have friends like that because I don't tell myself that type of thing. So why would you want to say it to me? I don't bask in a relationship where we can insult each other freely, like we are joking. We're actually joking that you're very crazy, you're mad, come on, get out of here. I'm sorry, I don't do that. I don't know how people do these things. Like I will always say, everybody's relationship is different, but mine, the way I appear soft, the way I activate my softness is by staying away from these type of negative remarks or comments or negative compliments, because I am not that person that they want to turn me to be. Instead, I look at myself in the mirror and tell myself that I'm the baddest chick to ever walk this planet. I always compliment myself. I turn around, I put on my finest outfit and tell myself, oh, but Judy, you're so beautiful. Shall see your dentition, see your eyes, see your dimples. I always try to like hype myself up because I'm sorry, I'm just that girl. So if you know that you are that girl, you begin to see the good parts of your life instead of confessing negatively to yourself and being so hard on yourself. If you can just like implement these tips into your life, you'll find out that you're exuding softness. If you're doing your self-care, people will touch your skin and say, "Ah, your skin is so soft." Like, girl, just take care of yourself, okay? I have actually run out of the number of tips that I said I was going to share with you guys, but I'm just going to give you a bonus tip. Learn to accept help. You cannot do everything on your own. I know a lot of women try to, bring out this masculine version of ourselves and tell ourselves that I can do it all. I used to be in that situation where I always wanted to prove a point that I am a strong woman, I'm an independent woman, and all that. Yeah, it's cool, it's great, but you don't have to do it every time. That is why we are women, we're feminine. So we need to bring out the more feminine, the more softer version of ourselves when it comes to things like this. You guys already know I love to cook. Oh my goodness, I love to cook. But there are some times where there's probably no food because I didn't cook. So my husband would just ask me things like, "Babe, do you want to cook or do you want to buy takeout?" Now I know that I'm not bragging, okay? I'm not bragging, but my food is actually way sweeter than most of the food that I buy from outside. But just because I'm too tired to cook, I would accept the help of him buying food outside for us to eat. So it could just be a whole bowl of soup that will last us for like 2 weeks or 1 week. That is my way of relieving stress from my life. So I don't have to cook. All I just have to do is attend to work or attend to other parts of my life or to feel much more relaxed. Try as much as possible to accept help. You have to learn to be open to new things. Be like a kid that just tasted ice cream for the very first time. Accept help. You don't necessarily have to be stiff all the time. Sometimes as we get older, we tend to lose ourselves. We tend to lose how we were before. This is because most of us as adults, we have a whole lot of responsibilities attached to us, so we do not really have time for ourselves. I know it can be difficult, but if you can just try to be intentional about it, you shouldn't lose yourself while growing up. Live in the present and you'll begin to feel like everything is working together for your good, and people around you would definitely notice. That will bring us to the end of this girl chat, this femininity chat. And if you guys enjoy this type of video, please let me know in the comment section below. I do enjoy this type of videos, like I already said. It gives me so much happiness to be able to share these tips that I've learned over the years with you guys, because pretty girls don't get cute. If you want me to be doing more videos like this, let me know in the comment section below. I'll definitely be doing more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do not forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye ladies.